Now, civil society organizations have ramped up capacity building to enhance their ability to serve as watchdog for the government in terms of promoting accountability to the citizens in the security architecture. This was disclosed at the Defense and Security Anti-Corruption Training for CSOs and media on defense budget analysis, recruitment and oversight. Speaking at the training, Chukwudi Onoha from the University of Nigeria in Nsukka stated that CSOs need more knowledge on the specificities of budgetary allocation and spending and the aspect of security.
I think that the sentiment you see across the civil society is that the money may not be enough, but it's also clear that it seems we are not having the kind of security services delivery in terms of accountable and responsive security service delivery to the larger populace, commensurate to the amount of money that have been expended in the last 5 years. So there's a basis for questions, and there's basis for us to begin to ask, how are we getting these budgetary allocations to the defense sector? What is the nature of the releases to the defense sector? What is the nature of the expenditure over time? And are there gaps that potentially creates opportunity for we to have corruption in the defense sector? This is the fundamental reason for this training and discussion today. But more importantly is to throw the challenge back to the civil society, because they're supposed to serve as the watchdog of society. So they need to ask a lot of questions in terms of who is appropriating what to the defense sector, who is using what, when and how, are we getting value for our money, and more importantly, monitoring and tracking the performance in terms of the budget allocation, budget releases, and budget spending.
Senior Programs Manager on Security for CISLAC added that the purpose of building the capacity of the CSOs was to enable them call the government's attention to gaps in the security structure.
We found that there are lacunas. There are a lot of loopholes in the defense and security budgetary process, recruitment process in the area of gender inclusion, and oversight of the defense sector. The military in itself has over time failed to recognize the fact that they are subject to civilian oversight. So where questions are being asked and answers are not provided, it creates room for uncertainty. People want to understand how they are being secured, what is happening in the defense and security sector, why we are faced with so many challenges in our nation in terms of security.